Absolutely fantastic. Dirk Beveridge here, founder of Unleash WD, and just wanted to jump in and go live because I have reconnected with a good friend of mine, former competitor of mine,
In a past life.
Maybe we'll tell that story too.
Yeah,
Come on in here. Guys, I want you to meet my good friend, Chris Geisler.
Yep.
Chris, thanks for coming into the world headquarters.
Yeah, this is sizable. Yeah.
Yeah, right. WD, thank you. You're my PR guy for now.
Sure, there we go. We'll play that role too.
Yeah, so Chris, thanks for coming in. We just had a great conversation. And Chris, real quick, since our former life, we ran against each other when we decided to try to help this country. And
that's right.
That's a whole nother story,
that's
right?
a whole nother story, and probably a round of drinks.
Absolutely. I'm still drinking because of that.
There you go. Long-term damage.
Right, exactly. So, Chris, you told me what you've got you're in startup mode.
Yep.
Doing something that's really cool. Can you tell us about that, please?
Yeah, so we're in the process of launching a company called Asgard Data.
Yep.
And the basic premise behind Asgard Data is allowing data owners to rent access to their data. So historically, right, I got data in my four walls, or I give it away and I lose control over it.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually a scenario where a data owner can put their data in the platform.
Cool.
And engage directly with people who want to use that data.
Okay.
And then, and find ways to share insights and potentially generate revenue.
Fantastic. So where did the idea for this come from?
It's interesting. So my career has been largely at the intersection of business and technology.
Yeah.
And worked a lot with CIOs and chief data officers. And a question we get a lot is, listen, I know my data is an asset. I know I should be doing more with it and potentially finding opportunities to monetize it. I just don't know how.
Yeah.
And as we start kind of looking at the market overall, I mean, there's really nothing at scale that's really meant for a CIO to participate in creating new forms of revenue for their company.
Right.
So we started peeling back the layers and really identified an interesting opportunity was creating this notion of a market.
Yeah.
That you can decide what data you want to put in the market. You can decide the rules of engagement. And then people are willing to participate with you because they're looking for answers.
Wow, fantastic. Real quick, and I want to know, before I forget, the question that I want to ask is who is the prime audience for you? Who is wondering about how do I monetize this data? Who do you want to work with going forward?
Yeah, it's fun. So, I mean, we're having really good conversations with associations and nonprofits and small businesses.
Okay.
Because
small businesses
too. I mean, you have someone who's in an executive role who's trying to understand opportunities in the market.
Yeah.
They're getting beaten up by data companies like Amazon.
Right.
So they're trying to find other ways they can compete, create new revenue streams, augment existing products and services.
Yeah.
And their data becomes an opportunity to do that.
Oh, fantastic, man. Yeah. Fantastic. So did I ask where did the vision come from?
Well, yeah, we were talking to CIOs and chief data officers, and basically my partner and I just got to a napkin and started kind of playing the different what if scenarios.
Yeah.
Would it work this way? Would it work this way? How is it used that way? And the one that kind of came to the top was this notion of a marketplace.
That's very cool. So in your vision, okay?
Yes.
Tell me about, get me in that room with that ideal customer who is going to do business with you in this platform. And then what will happen in that ideal world for them 12 months from the time they start doing business with you?
Ideal customers, the ones who are really getting a lot of traction and a lot of interest with right now are those customers that basically can't answer the mail. Okay. So someone's asking for their data today. And because of either technology or process or whatever it comes down to, there's friction.
Yeah.
And they can't respond fast enough. And in some cases, people are willing to pay for data. So we're talking to an association that gets requests. They're offered thousands of dollars for their member list.
Yeah.
So they want to participate. They want to answer questions, but they're not going to just send an Excel file of their member list.
Right.
So there's friction there, and they're looking for ways they can do it faster with the right control over it, and then engage the market and be a part of the process as opposed to, okay, I have no idea where that list went. I sent it off and it's gone.
Yeah, super cool. And so what's the name of the company?
Asgard Data.
Asgard Data. And if anybody wants to find out more about Asgard Data,
Asgard-data.com.
Okay, Asgard, spell it for me.
ASGARD.
Okay,
Asgard-data.com.
Cool. Anything else we should know right now about what you're doing, about your vision?
No, I mean,
how you're going to change the world?
Well, what's really cool about it? Yeah, I mean, we're going to give people an opportunity to create new business models.
Yes, that's cool.
Diversify. Right? So, I mean, that's the exciting part. And if we do this and do this well, the challenge I have for my team is we can create a compelling case that an organization can talk about their data assets in terms of where they're creating revenue and then how they actually really are an asset, a measurable asset.
That's super cool.
So when we win, that's what we think we're going to do.
In our space, right, where we work in with wholesale distributors, the conversation that is happening every day is we have all this data, right? But we don't know how to access it. We don't know how to utilize it.
Yep.
We don't know how to use it to move from data to insights, to make better decisions, right? And then how do we monetize it, right?
And create new revenue streams for and they're all discrete problems. And I think the challenge is that people try to solve them all at once. And I think you can peel off discrete pieces and solve them individually and get good results as opposed to like one blanket solution for everything.
Super cool.
Yep.
Chris, thanks for coming in, man. I'm glad we reconnected. Man. All right.
Good seeing you.
See you, buddy. Thanks. Hey guys, thanks for jumping in. Asgard-data. If you want to find out more, this data issue is impacting all of our businesses. Have a great Friday, everybody. Thanks for jumping in with us. Talk to you. Whoop, nope, I didn't mean that one. Sorry. This is what I meant to do. See y'all. Thanks.
Too many controls, just different settings for defaults.